In the end of the Third Shinobi World War, Shisui Uchiha witnessed his best friend die without being able to do anything to save him, consequently awakening his Mangekyo Sharingan. A year later, he met a 5-year-old Uchiha Itachi, becoming best friends and forming a like-a-brother bond. When Uchiha Itachi began to act oddly, Shisui Uchiha was instructed by the Konoha military police force to monitor Uchiha Itachi because the younger Uchiha's position in the Ambu was instrumental to the Uchiha's future status in Konoha. High-ranking ninja. Uchiha Shisui abilities made him a high-ranking ninja and captain of his own squad. Such abilities were so widely known that an entire squad of Kiri-nin quickly chose to flee upon learning of his presence. Mangekyo Sharingan. Uchiha Shisui was one of the few members in the clan's history that was able to awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan. He awakened it when he watched a dear friend to die without being able to do anything to save him. Its design is a 4-point pinwheel and it granted him access to a powerful genjutsu, a unique technique not to be of the highest caliber Koto Amatsukami. This technique is allowed him to enter a person's mind and manipulate them by giving them false experience, making it seem as they were doing things on their own free will. The victim wouldn't even notice they were being manipulated. This technique was so much powerful, Uchiha Shisui believed he could use it to make the entire Uchiha clans abandon the coup d'état. Shisui vs Anbu. Uchiha Shisui was very skilled with his using fire techniques such as the rite of passage Great Fireball techniques. Uchiha Shisui usage of this techniques required the efforts of so many Anbu-level ninja water release users to counterbalance that. Kabuto can't reincarnate Shisui. Yakushi Kabuto tried to reincarnate Uchiha Shisui for the war, however he couldn't due to being unable find his body or DNA samples. Body flicker technique. Uchiha Shisui uses the body flicker technique. He moves around creating several afterimages. With his speed, he can move between his afterimages, and deliver attacks from each of them having mass behind them. If someone attacked, he moves out of the way, letting his opponent's attack go through one of his afterimages. Shisui Crows. Uchiha Shisui was able to summon a flock of crows to aid him in battlefield and master 3 basic nature transformations, lightning, fire and wind, along with the yin release. Shisui sword technique. Uchiha Shisui also wielded a tanto, showing considerable skill in kenjutsu, literally meaning of sword technique, pertains to techniques that entail the use of swords, whether the users be samurai or shinobi. Kenjutsu can be used in combination with ninjutsu, taijutsu, chakra, uinjutsu flow and even genjutsu in order to achieve more devastating technique. It is regarded as a branch of Buki Jutsus. The entire military might of the lone samurai nation of the Land of Iron have so far all been depicted as practitioners of kenjutsu. Among the shinobi nations, the 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist are particularly well known as kenjutsu practitioners. Shisui Shuriken. Uchiha Shisui showed similar remarkable shuriken jutsu prowess to Uchiha Itachi and likewise demonstrated noticeable sleight of hand with multiple kunai. Shisui Susanoo. Uchiha Shisui is able to use a green color Susanoo. It wields a drill-like lance that can used in said fashion and also in unison with Uchiha Shisui fire release to create a vortex of flame. It is also able to unleash a barrage of energy needles. Shisui Suicide. Uchiha Shisui wrote a suicide note telling his clans he cannot follow through with the coup d'état, but his clan's narrow-mindedness made them unable to understand this, believing he would even sacrifice innocent lives for the sake of the Uchiha's clan. The contents of the suicide note also made it appear as though he had given his eye to Uchiha Itachi when jumping off a cliff into the Naka River to kill himself in order to prevent conflict from arising over his eyes within the clan.